Welcome to another episode of Local Business. I'm your host, Jack Allen, and today we're going to start our episode at Mount Vernon of South Park. I hope you enjoy our show this week. Well, today I'm with Kathy Ritchie. Kathy is the Executive Director of Mount Vernon of South Park. And exactly, Kathy, what is your position here and what does it entail?
So my position here is leader of the team. We have a great team here. And my position is to make them happy and keep the team morale up so that they take good care of our residents. Ensuring that we're in state compliance, as well as ensuring that our residents have everything they need.
Okay. I also understand that you have a lot of veterans here.
We do have veterans here. The government offers an aid and attendance program for veterans. We assist our residents with applying for that program, which can mean a substantial amount of benefit if they qualify every month towards their care here. We also offer, as a thank you to our veterans and their spouses, a 5% discount on their base rate.
Okay. Now, do you actively seek veterans, or is that one of your priorities or not?
We do not actively seek veterans, but we absolutely appreciate when they come. We do some programs to honor them. So on Memorial Day, we do a program with the VFW because it's important. The things that they've contributed to our country needs to be recognized.
Okay, so the veterans that have benefits, they're able to use those here then?
Absolutely.
Okay. And what type of care do you offer at your facility?
So we offer two types of care. We offer personal care, and we also offer secure Alzheimer's dementia care, which we call our Bridge to Rediscovery. And our sales counselor, Annette, can tell you more about that.
Okay. Annette?
Hi, Mary
Nice
Ellen. It's my
meeting you.
pleasure to meet you.
And then what actually is your function here at the facility?
Well, I'm the sales counselor here, and my job basically entails marketing and admissions. So I go out and market. I help the residents that are probably going to move in here speak with their families, go over all of our options that they have with them in our community. And our residents come from homes, come from hospitals, come from rehab centers. I want to make it a smooth transition for not only them, but their family, because once we get them here, we take very well care of them. We want them to be satisfied and it to be a smooth transition.
Okay, so basically you're not waiting for people to walk through the door here, you're being proactive?
Yes, very proactive. Going out in the community, I like to do grassroots marketing to get my name out there along with my face. Checking out skilled rehab facilities, hospitals, places, even VFWs. I'd like to get some meetings there, talk with the gentlemen that are there. But we're always looking, like I said, to bring residents into our lovely community because I think that it's really awesome here.
So typically a day for you would not be in the facility, it would be out on the road looking for...
It's in and out because I do the admissions when they come in. I have phone calls, people calling in. So my day can be very hectic, but it's very enjoyable.
Okay, great. Well, Heather, tell me about your position here at Mount Vernon and South Park.
I'm the Lifestyle 360 Activity Program Director, and we offer more than just regular activities each day. We do 5 dimensions. We do intellectual, we do social, we do physical, emotional, as well as spiritual. We like to put these in at least once a day. We are here 7 days a week. Some of our intellectual is our brain fitnesses and different card games that we do. We do a lot of socials. We do happy hours here. We do a lot of patio socials, also different socials inside the building, as well as entertainers that come in. We do a lot of different physical activities. We do a lot of Tai Chi, yogas, armchair Pilates, stretching, and we also do physical games like horseshoes and ladder golf and cornholes and different things. Emotional, we like to get everybody together for that, just to go over, make sure everybody's happy and okay, which we do a lot of like reading clubs, type stuff like that. And our spiritual, we do some non-denominational services here, as well as Catholic services and other outsiders that come in and do different spiritual. And every single month we have a different signature program. As you can see, August is the Silver Screen Spotlight, and that has to do with a lot of movies, a lot of older movies that they like to watch.
Now, do all the residents, are they required to come to the different activities, or
We
is
highly
it optional?
encourage the residents to come, but it is their choice. I actually do an interest survey when they first move in to see like what their interests are, and then if there's something that we're not doing that they like to do, we will put that on the calendar.
Okay. Now, of all the ones that you have, intellectual, social, physical, which ones are the most popular for the residents?
Your number one would be your physical. They love in the mornings to do the exercises, and in the afternoons, that's where we do a lot of our, like we do bowling, we do Wii bowling, we do the cornholes and stuff like that. Physical is very, very big, and we also go out on outings once a week. So they could pick from going out to eat, going out to restaurants, shopping, different things like that.
Okay. And the 5 different areas, they're intermixed during the day?
They are.
So it's not the intellectuals first and then social, but it's a little bit of everything.
It's a little
throughout
bit
the
of
whole day.
everything, and we have activities in the morning, afternoons, and evenings, 7 days a week.
Okay.
There's always somebody here.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
All right, nice to meet you.
We're going to begin our tour for today, and our first stop will be the dining room. So I'm now here with Nick. And Nick, what is your position here at Mount Vernon and South Park?
I'm one of the cooks here at Mount Vernon. Been cooking for about 2 years, been here for about 6.
Okay. And then you have a program called 5-Star Dining.
Yeah.
Can you let us know a little bit about that?
Well, so what that is, we basically base our meals off of 90% fresh ingredients. We really look to offer a variety of different meals to the residents as well, and their families. So when you come down, you have 2 primary options of a meal for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, as well as all-day dining. So if you're not really a time-restricted person, you can come down at any time of the day, have a soup, salad, sandwich. As well as in this big dining room, we have some dining activities. We'll have a sock hop. Around Memorial Day area, we'll have a pig roast outside.
Okay.
Many different grilling opportunities. It's a good variety.
And you said residents have a choice every day of what their meals might be?
Yeah, 2 different choices primarily, and then they always have the always available soup, salad, sandwich to supplement them if they don't like the meal options.
Okay, great. Well, thank you, Nick, for that. And we will now reintroduce Annette, and Annette will continue with our tour.
This is our beautiful courtyard here at Mount Vernon of South Park. As you can see, we have a lovely pond. We have a garden that the residents help plant, and they use the produce from here. Our walkway goes the whole way around, so if one of our residents is in a wheelchair, they would not have a problem getting from one end to the other. We also have many entrances in and out here, and we have one especially designed for handicap where they press a button to get in and out. This is one of our model rooms here at Mount Vernon of South Park. As you can see, we show options of how to decorate the room, but a standard room would come with a bed, a dresser, a nightstand, a chair, and a lamp. But we do encourage family members to bring in items that remind the resident of their home, so it's a nice homey atmosphere and a smooth transition when they move in. This is one of our common areas, which we have two of. As you can see, we have a lot of movies here. The residents will come here and do activities. They will watch the Pirate game. They do different activities with the department, bingo, bunco. They do their exercises here. They also do chair Pilates here, and they will have ice cream socials here also. Here we are in our therapy room with our in-house therapist from Genesis, Gary. Gary, would you like to tell us what you do here?
Sure. I provide the physical therapy services here at Mount Vernon of South Park. We also offer occupational and speech therapy services. We can provide them here in our treatment room, or we can go to their own individual rooms to help them with their therapy. Mostly what we're doing is helping them get stronger, improving their balance and walking so that it's much easier for them to move around here, and also so the staff makes it a lot easier for them.
Well, Ned, I want to thank you for the tour today. It's been a very pleasure meeting you and talking with you. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell our viewers before we wrap this up?
Yes, Mary Ellen, there is. If you're looking for memory care or personal care for your loved one, please come out to Mount Vernon of South Park. We will give you a tour. Call us at 412-655-3535. You can ask for me. My name's Annette Cisak, and I'm the sales counselor here. And we look forward to meeting you and your family.
Hi, Della. Dr. Della Penna. I'm so pleased to be able to have this interview with you. You're with the family Pet Care Center here in Village Square, and I know this is a new establishment for you, so we're excited to be able to discuss this with you. I understand you had a great open house last week.
We did, yeah. We had a wonderful turnout. We probably had about 150 or 200 people here to see the place. We had good food, games for the dogs. It was very exciting. I'm very pleased with it.
I know when we stopped by, it really looked like it was starting to get going really there. I was worried with the weather and start. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you chose this location?
Oh, sure. So I am a Bethel Park resident, and I've worked in Pittsburgh for about the last 10 years as a vet. And I kind of knew that this area really needed a vet hospital. It was definitely kind of a hole between, where the coverage is. And I've always wanted to own my own practice, and so it just worked out perfectly. So.
Well, great. Did you know about this location ahead of time, or you just kind of?
No, actually, I mean, I like I said, I live around here, and so I shop around here a lot. And this particular spot, not really, it was something that my realtor found, and it was perfect. We looked for a long time to find the right spot, and so I'm very happy to be here.
Oh, this is great. How about giving us a little tour of your facility?
Absolutely. So we're standing in the waiting room right now. So you have, benches, which kind of the dogs and cats seem to prefer, so they can't hide under them or anything. This is our main reception desk here. And so this is where you'll come in and wait to go into your appointment. And then I can kind of take you around from there. So this is one of our 3 exam rooms. They all look pretty much identical. We have, again, the benches, and then we have the exam tables that fold up or down. So if your dog is more comfortable on the ground, a lot of times I'm happy to just crawl around with them instead of making them uncomfortable on a table. But this is kind of where you'd spend most of your time in the hospital. This is our main treatment area. We have what is called a dry table, and then a wet table that has a sink built in. When this is where we'll do most of our blood draws, wound clip and cleans, and treatments for your pets in that respect. We have a full in-house pharmacy as well, and a full in-house lab to your left. So we can run same-day blood work, get results pretty immediately within about 20 minutes. This is our in-house surgery suite. We can perform just about any surgery your pet could need here. When they are under surgery, they're monitored intensely with heart rate, blood pressure, ECG, pulse oxygenation, carbon dioxide monitoring the whole time that they're under their procedures, just to make sure they're as safe as possible. We also have full dental x-ray and dental scaling equipment, as well as an ultrasound that can be used to non-invasively image internal structures of your pet, and including things like getting urine samples or looking for tumors and any problems with organ structure. So this is our daytime holding area for our patients. So if they're staying for a surgery or a procedure, this is generally where they'll stay, either in the run back here or in one of the holding kennels. And this area is actually soundproofed so that it's quieter for them and easier to rest. This is our x-ray suite where we can take digital x-rays of your pet for things like looking for broken bones or something stuck in their intestines or, something going on with their heart or lungs. So once again, I'm Dr. Amanda Della Penna with Family Vet Care Center. We're in the Village Square Shops on Oxford Drive. Just so everyone knows, we do offer our first exam for free, and right now we're running a 15% off discount for spay and neuter surgeries. We'd be very happy to meet you and your furry family friends.
My pleasure to introduce Sophia Getchell at the UPS store in the South Park shop. Sophia, how long have you been here and what made you decide to come to Bethel Park to get started?
Sure. Well, the business has been here for probably about 20 years. My husband and I have owned it since last November, so we're just shy of 1 year of ownership. And what made us decide Bethel, I grew up in this area, and so it's like coming home. And we actually live in the South Hills, so when we were in a transition time, we were looking for a brick and mortar business because we wanted to be able to interact with our customers. We had been doing a lot of work online and working with virtual teams, and we wanted to be able to stand in front of our customers and actually meet them face to face. So that's what led us to this store, this location, and this type of business.
Oh, we're excited to have you here. I've been noticing that you're offering so many new services that we hadn't had before, and I think that's an exciting move. And I think it would be great if you could just talk a little bit about those services, kind of tour some of the area,
Sure.
and then give our customers some little tidbits if you can share, because I know with the holidays coming up, there's going to be a lot of things they need to think about.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so we do offer many different areas that we can help customers with. I know that the UPS store has the UPS name in it, so you think shipping. And obviously that is one of the big things we do. We do returns. A lot of people are shopping online, so their returns need to go back to their wherever they bought it from. We take care of that. But beyond that, we also do notarizing. We do a lot of printing, so people who need wide format printing or even black and white copies or color copies, we help with that. If you need shredding, we provide that. So there's many different areas that we can help you with, and we do like people to think that we are a one-stop shop, and especially for small businesses, we're here to help.
Oh, that's really great. I'm just amazed when I see some of the things that you can really do. Well, I didn't know that you did notary work here.
Yes,
That's
that keeps us busy almost all day, and my husband and I are both notaries, so we have a notary here pretty much from 9 a.m. until close. So, and Monday through Saturday.
Oh, that's good to know. Do you have to make appointments for any of these things, these special
You can.
services?
You can go to our website, the UPS store, the one here, and you can schedule appointments for notary or printing or consultations for other areas, or you can call us and we can schedule that over the phone too.
I noticed you have photo IDs too for passports.
Yes, we do
Okay.
passport photos, so people can come in within 10 minutes. You're in and out, and you've got your passport photos ready to go.
Oh, that's really a convenience. So that's great. Well, I guess we can start our tour if that's what you want to do next.
Sure.
That works for you?
That'd be great. One of our profit centers that most people do not know or are not aware of is that we do offer printing services, and we can do a lot in-house. We have a wide format printer. We can print blueprints, we print yard signs, we print banners. You name it, we can do it. If we can't print it in-house, we have an off-site production facility that we can use. So that's one area that a lot of people are surprised. They come in and see some of the samples that we have hanging, and we're able to handle most print needs that people have. So another area that we can help customers with is to shred documents. We have shred bins in the store, and people can come in. We weigh your box or bin. When it's full, you place your items in the shred bin and we'll weigh it empty, and you only pay for what you're shredding. And you can leave your paper clips or staples, binder clips on your items. It's a pretty quick and easy process. And so we offer secure shredding services here. In addition, if you need black and white prints or color copies, we can handle that. Obviously, we do shipping, but with the shipping, we provide packaging services. So if you have fragile items that you're not sure how to pack, you can just bring it in and we can help you with your packaging aspect of your items. And for small businesses who are just starting new, if you need to develop your logo, develop your materials, we can help with that. We have designers that we work with. So you can come in with nothing and we can help you create all of that, from like your business cards onto promotional materials. We can help customers with that area of business. So one of the services that we offer are mailboxes, and with our mailboxes, customers will get a real street address, and we offer 3 different sizes, and you can see them behind me. We have a small, medium, and a large box. And customers who do use our mailbox service can get deliveries from any carrier. We will sign for your packages and hold them here. You would also have 24/7 access to your mailbox, which makes it very convenient for customers who need to have a mailbox and to receive their mail or packages at a separate location. And this is especially convenient for small business owners who don't want those things coming to their house or their house address listed for their business. So with coming into the holiday season, a lot of people are getting their packages ready to ship. And I just have a couple of tips for you if you are getting your packages ready to ship them off. One thing, I believe it was the post office years ago, required you to cover your packages in brown paper. And we have a lot of customers that come in with their packages wrapped up in brown paper. This is actually not recommended anymore. Because all of the packages get onto conveyor belts and they get tossed around, and it's very easy for the paper to rip. And if the paper rips off, there's no way to identify who the package is going to. So that's one thing, a very easy thing. Don't wrap them in brown paper. But when you do tape up your boxes, we recommend you have a sturdy box that's in good condition, and we recommend that you tape all of the seams. So you're going to tape 3 times, 1, 2, 3 times on top, and then 3 times on the bottom, so that it's all covered up. Each seam is covered in tape, and then that way your package is secure and able to get from point A to point B without any damage done to your packages, the inside, what's going on inside. Now, the other thing, if you are shipping fragile items, bubble wrap is really the best way to go. I know a lot of people try to use newsprint, and that's okay, but bubble wrap does provide the best cushioning for those fragile items, whether it's glassware or electronics. You'll want to use bubble wrap. And then what you also want to do is make sure there's no empty space inside your box. So fill it up either with wadded up paper or with extra bubble cushioning. And then that also secures it, because your package is going to get jostled around on the trucks and then just moving through the hubs. So bubble wrap is your best bet if you are shipping fragile items. So our goal at the UPS store at South Park Shops is to make things quick and seamless for our customers, whether they're doing a drop-off or they're shipping a package or they're taking care of other errands such as notarizing or scanning or faxing. We just try to make it as quick and easy for our customers so they can get in and out, and we can sometimes take care of several errands in one stop.
Hello, my name is Shiv Sharma and Gary Albert. We both are recruiters for Census 2020, and for the benefit of everybody, I'm going to ask Gary some questions. Gary, you don't mind answering them?
No, I do not.
Okay, so my first question is this. Why is it so important that everybody should be counted in census?
Shiv, this is a decennial census, of course, comes around every 10 years. We're mandated by government to count everyone in the 50 states, District of Columbia, and our 5 U.S. territories. The importance of it is for funding, federal funding and representation. The federal government funds the schools, they fund Medicare, which is a big one, and of course it has to do with the representations, how many representatives you have in a state.
Can you tell us something about how many jobs you have to offer? How do we apply? Please.
In order to do this job, it's a very big job. The government has set aside $14.5 billion, now that's with a B, to do this census. In order to do that, we need a lot of people to help us. In fact, we need like 500,000 people to do this 2020 census. This census will run till about September 2020.
Okay. Can you tell us how much do you pay per hour?
Yeah, that's very important, Shiv, because Allegheny County pays a little more than the other counties. For these jobs coming up, we're paying $18.50 an hour. Now, there are other opportunities also.
Okay, what are those?
Okay, there's supervisor opportunities, and once you apply online, you can go into a second application for a supervisor. Next month in November, if you apply to be a supervisor, we'll be notifying those folks. And then those folks will be training in the December, January time frame. Once the supervisors are trained, those are the folks that train the enumerators. And that'll probably happen in January, February of 2020. And again, this 2020 census will run all the way till September 2020.
All right.
So there's a lot of job opportunities there, and it's an opportunity to make some extra money.
Sure.
Work it full-time, work it part-time. A lot of our folks have part-time jobs, and they work it. And we have people that have full-time jobs. We've completed Wave 1. We're starting Wave 2 hiring now, so it's important to get online and apply now.
And you said, can we choose our own hours?
Yeah, they're very flexible, Shiv. That's the importance of this job. And another thing, there's no resume required, and there's no face-to-face interview. You just basically apply online. In fact, 10 years ago and prior to that, you had to take a test to get these jobs, and you had to pass that test. Today, for this census, all we're doing is adding assessment questions on the application in lieu of the testing.
Is there any minimum age, Gary, you can tell me? Or
Yeah.
can anybody apply?
No, you must be 18 years of age. You must be a U.S. citizen.
And is there any benefit if I speak other language? Would that help us?
Very important, Jim. I'm glad you asked. Veterans get preference, and the spouses of veterans also get preference, and bilingual individuals. If you can speak other languages besides English, that's very important, and that'll help you with the hiring process.
What am I going to do? Would you give us training,
Yeah.
or you're going to pay us for training? Can you help us?
Good question, Shiv. We also pay for training. We also pay for mileage for your car, 58 cents a mile. You'll know what to do when you hit the street. The website, of course, as you can see, is 2020census.gov/jobs. That'll take you right to the online application. Now, if you want to apply for a supervisor, I mentioned before there's other opportunities. Once you complete this application, it's going to ask you if you want to apply for a supervisor. That's another application with about 9 questions, and we encourage you to do that. One last thing, get on the team. Again, this is decennial, comes around once every 10 years. And with that, of course, are the opportunities for this job.
All
Thank
right.
you.